Welcome to the She Plays On Women's Football podcast. I'm your host Harry Chan. Let's get straight to the news of the week. Manchester United captain Katie Zelem has withdrawn from the England squad for their ongoing training camp after testing positive for coronavirus. Zelem, who will self-isolate for 10 days, will not be replaced. Manchester City defender Lucy Bronze has also pulled out to manage an injury she sustained during Sunday's WSL match against Brighton. Manager Phil Neville has called up Everton midfielder Izzy Christiansen, who was last capped in March 2019. Christiansen, who missed last summer's Women's World Cup in France after an ankle surgery, returned to the WSL in December 2019 after a season at European champions Lyon. Fans of Australia's women's football team have been left disappointed after it was revealed their replica away kit does not come in female sizes. The new kit, which is made from 100% recycled polyester, was unveiled on Friday alongside the men's jerseys. However, a tweet from the women's team, commonly referred to as the Matildas, revealed the away shirt will be available in female sizes until 2022. The Matildas are currently ranked 7th in the world. Australia's Football Federation teamed up with Nike this year to create both the men's and women's kits. However, fans of the women's team noticed that they were not able to buy the away kit in female sizes, only the home jersey. This is despite players being pictured in the away kit. Northern Ireland secured their first competitive win since 2017 by trouncing the Faroe Islands 6-0 in their European Championship qualifier in Tórshavn. Rachel Furness, Simon McGill, Lauren Wade and Christy McGuinness scored 4 goals to make it 4-0 at halftime, with Wade and McGill netting again after the break. Northern Ireland's first win of the campaign sees them move up to 3rd spot in Group C with 5 points from 5 matches. Kenny Shield's side still have 3 qualifiers to play this year. Having drawn the 2 of their first 4 fixtures against Wales home and away, they probably will require wins from each of their remaining 3 matches to have a chance of competing in the Women's Euro 2020 finals, which will be staged in England. Northern Ireland's next game is away to Belarus on 27th of October, followed by a home match against the same opposition on the 27th of November, and the return game against the Faroes on 1st of December. Former world champions Norway lead Northern Ireland's group on 12 points from 4 matches, which included 2 comfortable wins over Northern Ireland. Wales are 4 points adrift, 3 points ahead of Northern Ireland, but still have to play the pace-setting Norwegians twice. The 9 group winners plus 3 runner-ups with the best records will automatically qualify, and the other 6 runner-ups will play off for the remaining berths in their 16-team finals. Wales captain Sophie Ingle says it feels incredible to be one of the players who get their 100th international cap. The Chelsea star, who was nominated for the WSL Player of the Season award, will be the 3rd Wales player to reach the 100 cap milestone. Ingle, who is now 29, says it feels surreal to join the exclusive group with teammates Jess Fishlock and Lauren Dykes. Ingle, who played as either a midfielder or a defender, won her first senior cap for Wales in a 2-1 World Cup qualifying defeat to Azerbaijan in 2009 and was named captain in 2015, while Wales' most capped player Jess Fishlock won her 100th cap in a relatively low-key friendly against Northern Ireland. Ingle's 100th cap will be marked in a Euro 2022 qualifier against World Cup quarterfinalist Norway last Tuesday. It is an occasion fitting perhaps of the achievement, and Ingle will be relishing the opportunity in this important contest. Wales are of course aiming for a first major final appearance at Euro 2022. A disciplined display from Wales was not enough to prevent them going down to a 1-0 defeat against runaway European Championship qualifying Group C leaders Norway in Oslo. Guro Reiten gave the hosts the lead in the first half following a mistake from their goalkeeper Lauren O'Sullivan, who missed a punch from a short corner routine. Wales, who are aiming, as said, to qualify for first major finals, impressed in periods and Natasha Harding fired over, but Reiten's goal proved decisive. Wales, who saw a late penalty appeal for handball waved away, are now 7 points behind Group C leaders Norway, and in a straight battle with Northern Ireland for a runners-up berth. And in our only transfer news this week, West Ham United forward Jacinta Galabarachi has left the Women's Super League club to join Italian side Napoli. The 19-year-old Australian joined the Hammers last season from Perth Glory and made 17 appearances in all competitions, including 11 in the WSL. She joins the Napoli side that won promotion to Serie A last season after finishing top of the second tier. And here's what else you need to know this week. After consideration, we will move most of our content on our blog back to the show. We will aim to keep them casual and we'll move back to the format used during last season, where we have a segment after our news of the week. When we have longer segments like interviews or crash courses, we will separate the news with the segment and release 2 separate episodes that week. In any event, follow us on our social media pages at ShePlaysOn and we will let you know whenever a new episode is released. And next week we will have a special segment, the first of our series, where I will respond to some of the criticisms against the Swedish women's national team after they took a knee before their game. For the record, the She Plays On podcast stands with the Swedish player on this, and I will discuss more about the topic of protesting within the women's game in the next episode. That's it for our show this week. If you liked the podcast, remember to rate, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. We'll be back next week. Thank you again for listening. I'm Harry Chan, and this is the She Plays On Women's Football Podcast.